Hi, this is Robin at DIYWebSavvy.com. Welcome to this third video on creating your WordPress website. In the previous video, in step number 2, we installed WordPress on our domain, and in this video, we are basically going to install a WordPress theme so that we can start building our website and making it look exactly the way you'd like for it to look. But before we install a theme, the first thing we'll have to do is log into our WordPress dashboard. So let's do that right now. We left off in video number 2, sitting basically at the website. And your website should look very much like this. This is the default theme that WordPress installs on all websites. And it's pretty basic, pretty plain, not much here. So let's go ahead and log in. There's a couple ways that you can log into your WordPress dashboard. The first way is you can scroll down the bottom here. You'll see a button that says, you'll see a link rather, that says log in. You can click there, or up here in your address bar, you can just simply type in wp-admin. And doing either of these two things, typing this in or clicking the login, is going to take you to this screen here, which is your login for your WordPress dashboard. On this screen, you'll want to put your username and password in these two boxes if you have that handy. If you don't have it handy on a notepad or something, you can just go over to your email. You received an email from WordPress verifying and confirming all of the information that you set up. So you'll just want to take your username, control copy that, bring it over, paste that in. And I've already done this, so of course mine is already pasted in, so you'll want to bring that over and paste that in here as well. Once you have your username and password in, click the log on button, and once you do that, then we'll end up here at the dashboard for your WordPress website. And this is where everything starts to happen for your website. This is the behind the scenes. This is where you get to do a lot of things. You get to write your first post. You do your About Me page. We've already visited the site. The most important thing for us to do here, first and foremost, is change your password. And the way we do that is you come over here where it says users and click your profile. And on this page, this is where we have the opportunity to change the password. We're basically changing the password from this long string of letters that we just put in. We're changing it from that to something very different and something easier to remember. So right here where it says new password, you type in whatever you would like for your new password to be. And after you do that, just click the button that says update profile. And it'll confirm that it updated your profile by saying profile updated. So one of the ways we'll make sure that that's been changed is you can come over here, log out of your dashboard. And this is just to confirm that your password has been changed. And it'll tell us you're logged out. I left the username the same. I'm going to type in the new password that I gave it and log in. There we go. So now we've changed our password, and at this point we are going to be able to change out our theme to get a theme that we want to use for our website. Now, from our WordPress dashboard, the place that we go in order to change our theme is either two links. You can either follow the link here where it says change your theme completely, or you can go over here in the appearance tab where it says themes and click on that. So let's click there. And once you go to this page, you'll see that the current theme that's installed on your WordPress website is 2012. And if you look down here, there's another theme that's available to you, and that's called 2011. Both of these, as I mentioned before, are the default themes that WordPress installs on your WordPress website. We're not going to use either one of these themes. We are going to go over to StudioPress.com, where we'll be able to choose a premium WordPress theme for your website. StudioPress is a premium WordPress theme provider. If you do a Google search right now, you will find millions and millions of free themes that are out on the marketplace for WordPress. One of the challenges I found with using free themes, free WordPress themes, is just that there is not any support behind those themes. That is one of the biggest reasons why I personally like using StudioPress themes, because if there is ever a question that I have with any of the themes, there's always someone available to give me the support that I need. That's one of the main reasons. The second reason, as you scroll down here and you look at StudioPress yourself, you'll see that one of the big reasons why a lot of people use the Genesis framework and StudioPress themes is because the themes have very, very clean code, and it's designed to be read really well by the Google search engines and other search engines as well. So that's the second reason. And then the third reason that I really like the Genesis framework and the StudioPress themes is that the designs are really, really nice. So let's go and take a look at some of the themes. What we'll do is we'll scroll back up the page here and we'll click on the button that says Shop for Themes so we can take a look at some of the themes that StudioPress provides. And you'll see here on this page, StudioPress has about 50 or so themes that are available, and all of these themes, they vary in color, they vary in layout, they vary in so many different ways. There's themes here if you're running a small business. There's a theme here for you if you're a mommy blogger and you're looking to do something really nice. If you're a photographer, there are so many themes here, and you can just scroll down the page and see that there are various themes for various purposes. One of the ways that I like to filter through all of these themes is to come up here at the top, and you'll see a button over here where it says Theme Features. If you open this toggle button and you click on Mobile Responsive, all of a sudden the number of themes that are on this page will go from about 40, 45 down to about 25 themes. And I like using a mobile responsive theme because what that means is that the website is going to look good across all devices. It doesn't matter whether a mobile phone is accessing the website or a large screen laptop. Either one is going to look the website is going to look very good. So I like to choose a mobile responsive theme. And in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to install the executive theme. This is a very nice theme. Okay, so you'll see that the executive theme, your purchase of the theme in the framework will be $79.95. And what that comes with is the Genesis framework, the theme, obviously. You'll get instant access to it, and you'll also get unlimited updates, and as I mentioned before, support. And then there'll also be some detailed tutorials. Let's look at what the demo of this theme is going to look like so you'll see exactly what we're installing. I already have it up over here. This is what it looks like. There's a nice big slider in the front. There are some boxes here for some featured information, featured posts or featured pages that we'll put in there. There's a call to action banner in here. Below that are some more featured pages or featured posts, whichever we want to put in. And then finally at the bottom in the footer, there's some information down there. So this is essentially a very nice, easy to look at WordPress theme, and this is the one that we're going to install on our WordPress website. So let's go back to the page here. What you're going to need to do is push the button here to buy the theme in the framework. When you do that, StudioPress is going to set you up with your username and a password in order to access this area here that says My StudioPress for your downloads. So when you go ahead and push the button and you go ahead and make your purchase with StudioPress, you'll come to this screen here and you'll click on My StudioPress, and then you'll get here where you will be able to log in your username and your password. And then once you do that, then you'll come to a screen that will have basically all of the themes that you've purchased, and that's going to look just like this. That's going to look just like this. I have purchased all of these themes, so I have access to all of them in my download section. But what you should see in yours, depending upon whether or not you purchase the Pro package or the individual theme, you'll have the executive child theme, and then you'll also have the Genesis framework. So what we're going to do first and foremost is click the link right here where it says the Genesis framework. You're going to click that and download that. And once that finishes downloading, then you'll also download the executive. And let's download that. Okay, so now once both of these are downloaded, I'll look here, and I've already downloaded them, but they're here in my folder where I downloaded them. I've got the executive theme there, and I also have the Genesis framework. So we have those on our website now, on our computer. So now what you'll want to do is come back over to your WordPress dashboard, and what you want to do is you want to click the button that says Install Themes. Now we're going to upload a theme, so click the upload link. Click choose file. And what you want to do at this point is you want to click the Genesis framework first, open that, push install now. Now what we'll do is return to the themes page, and we're going to do that process a second time in order to upload the executive theme. So push install themes again, upload, choose file. We're going to choose the executive theme, install now. And at this point, we're going to activate that theme. Okay, perfect. Now, what happens here is we'll automatically be taken to this screen, which is where all of our themes are. Remember, this is in the Appearance tab under Themes, and it's telling us basically that the executive theme is installed, and we have 2011 and 2012 WordPress themes here. We don't need them any longer, so we're going to delete the 2011 theme. We'll say yes to that. And then we'll also, and there's a confirmation up here that tells us that that theme has been deleted. And then we'll also repeat and do the same, delete the 2012 theme as well, because we won't be needing that either. Okay, that theme has also been deleted. So now we have our executive child theme. Now if you remember, let's just go back. If you remember, before we installed this child theme, and I kept the tab up, this was that default theme. Now, if we refresh this, so let's refresh this page. Now, if we refresh the page, it looks different. It doesn't look exactly like this yet, but this basically is telling us that the Genesis child theme, the Genesis framework is installed, and the executive theme is here. So there's a few more steps that we have to take in order to make our child theme, in order to make our theme look like this, and that's exactly what we're going to do in the next video. So far, let's go back to our 4 steps. So far, we've gotten through 3 of our steps. We've registered a domain, and we've got your hosting. We installed WordPress, and in this video, we installed our WordPress theme, our StudioPress executive theme. So in our next video, what we're going to do is start building out our website. As we go through those steps, you'll find out and see exactly how easy it is to build your own WordPress website. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.